Okay. Oh, let's see. Can I keep my hairpins close? Can I just perhaps move them to the side? Do you see my eyes? No. Yeah, my fringe has grown a bit too long. The thing is, it's a perfect length when I have my hair curly. I just let it air dry. It seems like I don't even know what to do with it now when it's straight. Can I? Maybe I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna pin it just so you can see me and I can see you properly. Okay, there we go. Yeah. What was I going? Yes. So I have two links for Shudder Before the Beautiful, which is the first song on the set list from Wembley. However, neither of those, when I click on them, has the year on it. So I'm hoping one is from Nuclear Blast, which is their production company, and the other one is from Nightwish. So both of them are legit, but neither of them has the year. Both says that they're from Wembley, so they could have played the song twice at Wembley. Yeah. Let's see, what else does it say? Okay, so we are both from the DVD Vehicle of Spirit. So if I search on that, hopefully it gives me a year. Nightwish. Could you give me a year for it? No? Come on. Yes! Nice! 2009. 2015. The 19th of December, it said. Whether that was when they recorded it or when that they released the DVD, I don't know. But okay, let's see. That one is 6 minutes and 30, and this one is 6 minutes and 30. See, quality-wise, they're probably the same. That one starts on that screen. That one starts on a black screen. How long? No, I think it's the same. Okay. Sorry, me babbling on a bit, but I just needed to figure a few stuff out there. Okay. Mari Kompuche, and welcome back. I am starting with Wembley today. Wembley Live 2015. Yes, 2015. Let's see. What do I need to say? Thank you very much for your lovely comments on previous uploads, obviously. I've had 2 weeks off for myself from recording, but I pre-recorded a few things, but I needed some time off for me. For me, basically. So I haven't recorded in a while, which means that I've really, really been looking forward to recording because I kind of missed it. It was nice. The break was nice, but I also missed it quite a lot. So it was good because it also lets me know that I actually really enjoy doing these reactions. And yeah. Okay, so we're starting with Wembley. Shudder Before the Beautiful. I'm going to leave a link. I'm gonna see if I have it up here. Because I wanted to have some insight on what they were touring with without ruining it too much. So I sort of started Googling, and sort of if it looked like a site had a lot of information, I sort of avoided it but because I wanted, again, I didn't want to spoil my experience, but I wanted enough information to sort of have a grasp of what this tour is going to be about. So I'm going to link the site that I found. I think it was the third one I clicked in, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna stay here and actually finish reading this. And I liked the sammanfattning, which is summary. There is also a link there to a song that I didn't press play on because I thought maybe, and most likely it's on the... I also haven't checked the setlist because I think that the link they posted on this site is on that setlist, but I didn't want to sort of skip ahead on the setlist. I just looked for the first song. So yeah, so so it's sort of a review on a bit on the band, but also on their latest album, which I am guessing this tour is about. So yeah, if I remember, hopefully I remember when I'm editing this, I'm going to link the text that I have in front of me right now, because I felt that it was, if any of you also don't know, also I'm going blindly into this, I don't know, upptäckningsfärd? Excursion? Could that be it? Yeah, so if any of you also don't know, there's enough info there. If you want to search for more info, obviously you're free to do that. But I just wanted, yeah, just a little, not too much to spoil it for me. Okay, so Shudder Before the Beautiful, and obviously I'm going to, I haven't yet, I don't think I have yet, I'm going to place all the Nightwish songs that are from, oh, completely forgot the name of the place, that are from, come on, yeah, at the previous concert. I'm going to put all those songs in. I can't remember right now. I don't know if you can hear the gulls outside. They have arrived, which means that spring has sprung here in the city where I live, when the seagulls, well, not seagulls, they're sort of lake gulls. I don't know the definition in English. Anyway, they have arrived, and sometimes they sit on the roof of the building, so hopefully they won't bother the microphone too much. Anyway, why can't I remember? We were live in... Genuinely can't remember. It's almost embarrassing. Why can't I remember the name of the place? We were live at Wacken. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yeah, Wacken. Yeah, so I'm going to do, so I have the Nightwish playlist here on YouTube, where you can find all my Nightwish reactions, and then I'm going to do, because I don't think I've done so yet, maybe I have, but I'm going to do one that is just for Wacken, and then I'm going to do one that is just for Wembley as well as the one that is Nightwish, just so you know. And I'm going to do so, I think, for... Someone asked me, I think it was Bandmade and Epica, I'm going to do playlists for those as well, because I know I'm going to be reacting. I know I'm going to be reacting to more songs from them as well. I've been babbling on for about 8 minutes. Gonna hurry. So I'm going to do playlists for those as well, so that people can find specific playlists for, well, their taste. Yeah, so Shudder Before the Beautiful. And there we go. And I haven't checked the volume, so I'm going to turn it down just to be sure, rather than having it too high. At 90% it's too high. Okay, so I am really overly excited. I have, apart from expecting it to be a journey, I have zero expectations, so yeah.
The deepest solace lies in understanding. This ancient unseen stream, a shudder before the beautiful.
Okay, awesome beginning, just brings you in. I do know that it was Richard Dawkins at the beginning. One, because I'm not going to say you spoiled it for me, because I would probably have found it myself. For instance, in the page that I was reading the information that I'm going to try to remember to link down there, it mentioned Richard Dawkins had sort of the first lines in the entirety of the concert. So I would have known, but I know some of you have mentioned it before. And also I have seen... Is it a TED Talk or several? But I have seen some lectures with him as well, so I would have recognized his voice most likely. Would I have remembered specifically that it was Richard Dawkins? I don't know, but I would have recognized the voice. So that's nice. Just sort of a little, from what I understand, is sort of a thread that goes through the entirety of the concert. So I won't have to, well, I will have to wait until I have all that sort of, well, the entire concert experience basically. The beginning, the tempo, very fixed, like the bass, like the keyboard, like the drums, just awesome. Yeah, and the strings, which sometimes it's so clear when you hear strings, and sometimes it's so difficult to know whether it's synth or it's string. Like, it can still be, it can be strings that's recorded that, are played through the synth, of course, but sometimes that synthesizer sound can be very close to string sound sometimes, and sometimes, at least for me, it's difficult to know if it's supposed to sound like a string or if it's supposed to sound like the keyboards, but I'm liking it so far. Yeah, what a start. Half a minute in. I don't know if I'm going to continue pausing as much. It's barely been a minute. Yeah, I don't know. But I liked how the bass was just very steady and sort of, yeah, I don't know how I can, I don't know. They're just so good at, I haven't done this for a while. I feel like I can't find the words. I also don't want to repeat myself because I've said it so many times with them, but they're good at, letting different sounds, and again, we're just barely 1 minute in, but they're good at letting different sounds be more present at specific moments. And even now, just barely 1 minute in, they've already played so well on that with a very heavy, but also steady bass that is just there, and the orchestra sort of being the carrier, and then there was a bit where I paused the first time, then when I sort of hit play, sort of the drums took over a bit more. Now obviously a few instruments take the back seat as she starts to sing in a more lower range, I suppose, than we're used to, very more chest. Yeah. I've missed this. I have missed this. I've also listened to the Wacken concert like an idiot for 2 weeks. So it'd be nice. It is nice to start bringing in new Nightwish music to my list of Nightwish. So yeah. Loving the entirety of the experience, but I really like the melody that came in there. From the sea, the very core of life, soaring higher to the light. The music of this song keeps silence between the notes, efforts me with endless love. This vagrant islander gonna pause there. Oh, my pulse went up. I don't know if any of my expressions showed that, but that was wow. I think I'm screaming because I suddenly felt the vibration from my piano. Sorry. Wow. Yeah, my pulse went up, and I'm really, really warm. That was amazing. Yeah, I don't know what to say. For a split second, it made me think of Beethoven, sort of his... I know. If you don't know, you don't know. But sort of especially if he has sort of like violin concertos or triple concertos with piano and cello, he sort of has instruments having dialogues with one another. And that's sort of a bit of what I sensed in that bit. Sort of like the keyboard and the guitar sort of... Yeah. They're sort of having a dialogue, they're sort of talking there. Yeah. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I want to go back. I'm not going to, because I think I'm going to re-listen to the entirety at the end. And I see that I'm filming for 17 minutes, so I have to get on. Yeah, so I'm not going to re-listen to it now. I'm going to listen to the entire song without breaks at the end instead. But that was... I'm also going to say that I read the lyrics. Jenny, the wonderful Jenny, thank you again, sent me a file with all the lyrics to the concert, and I don't know if I'm going to need to listen to the lyrics before a song, but I figured this one is the first song of the concert, so I want to get a grasp of the theme. So I did read it through, but only once, so it's not like I can sing along here, but I can hear the things that she's singing, so I don't think I would have needed to actually read it, but the fact that I did read it sort of helps me relax more in my listening to the word. Like, I'm not as fixed too much as to the words she's saying, as much as to the sound that she's giving, if you understand what I mean. Because I already know what she's about to sing, sort of like somewhere in my brain, even though I only read it once. I did read it just before I started recording, so, it's new in my memory. I'm really liking this, and did I already say that thing that they sort of give space to different sounds to be more prominent? Yeah, they're just... we're half a song in, and yeah, I'm gonna keep playing, and yeah, I'm just blown away. If any of you were there or have been at any concert at Wembley, let me know, because that's one of the venues I would love to experience a concert to at one point in my life. Just to be sure that you hear me, I love when sometimes they sort of put a metallic sound. I'm sure it has a name. To me, it just reminds me of the sound of an anvil, or sort of a hammer hitting an anvil. And I really love when they use that sound in the drums, and it's happening. Not all the time, but now and then it's sort of like, yeah, I just love that sound. I'm loving all the sound, obviously, but yeah, it really is. They really do just take you on a journey. It's sort of such a... The way they build up a song is so different from sort of mainstream music, or not even mainstream music, but they sort of have, there's a bridge and there's a melody and there's always something that you sort of go back to. And while they do have that, they throw in so many other different elements throughout that it's just like, yeah, it's an experience. It really just takes you on a journey. I'm loving this.
bizarre. Deep silence between the notes deafens me with endless light. In this vagrant island earth, a pilgrim shining bright, we are shuddering before the beautiful, before the plentiful. We the voices, the music of this song, deep silence between the notes deafens me with endless love.
I'm going to miss their harmonizing.
This vagrant island earth, a pilgrim shining bright, we are shuddering before the beautiful, before the plentiful. We the voices, the music of this song, deep silence between the notes deafens me with endless love. This vagrant island earth, a pilgrim
Oh,
shining
I said it before, the brass in the background.
we are shuddering before the beautiful, before the plentiful. We the voyagers.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, this is going to be a long reaction, but you're going to see it before you click on it. It usually shows the time, so you will know. That was beyond amazing. Hopefully I haven't been screaming, because that'll be fun to edit. Oh my god, what a song! I need to listen to it. I'm going to. I have a full week before the next reaction, so... Actually, I'm recording it in 4 days, the next reaction. So I have 4 days to listen to this one like an idiot, because I really like that. I want to be able to sing along to this song. How do they do that? How? Oh, I know we've all said it before, but Thomas is... He's one of the best compositions currently living. Honestly, I don't know how he does it, but that's amazing. The classical piano, when that came in, together with... I can't remember exactly what she was singing right now, but together with the meaning in that bit with the piano, I don't know if you noticed, but I sort of was feeling myself choking up. That was just so beautiful. Also, if you don't know, when I say I'm a nerd, like well, I know I've said I'm a language nerd, but I am like a nerd through and through, like science and all of those things. Like, I am a nerd, so having a concert that, if I am correct, is more or less about evolution is just so cool. So yeah. Oh, also, when I was reading the lyric, I sort of had a thought of... This one is long, and I'm not gonna analyze the lyric in this one, but is that something you would be interested in me actually talking more about how I... Because I know I do it sometimes, but would it be something that you would be interested in me doing, maybe not to every song, but more often than I already do? Because I feel like when it's Nightwish, I don't analyze the lyrics that much or at all, but I usually sort of talk a bit more about words and some meaning of lyrics when I do the Friday reactions. So if that's something you wish me to do, maybe that's something I will... take to account and start adding. I can't promise I will do it to every single song, but this one I could definitely do, because again, when I was reading it, I was like, oh, that's interesting, oh, I like that. So I'm getting sniffly. There we go. So yeah, I could add now and then, maybe not to something that I've been recording for 25 minutes, and I'm going to listen to the entirety of the song without pausing, because that song was amazing. Do I want to add anything? I mean, what an intro. I mean, this is the first song of the concert. I mean, you're starting at not even a 10, you're starting at a, I don't know, 55. So, how you top that, I don't know, and yet I know that they're going to. Not necessarily with a song that is better, but with a song that is so different, but yet equally amazing, because that's what they did with the previous concert at Wacken. So, yeah, just how they do it. I mean, I suppose that's why we're all in awe, but yeah. Do I want to add something else? I'm going to miss Marco and Flor harmonizing their sound together. You already know that I think Flor sings beautifully, and if you're new here, I love Marco's voice. I just really like I just love it. And them singing together is gorgeous. Oh, yes, I did think of one thing that I am not entirely sure I've mentioned before. When they were holding out the notes at the end, it's nice to see Flor, her knowledge of how to maneuver her voice is just, it's impressive, and we already know that she's amazing at it, but I like how she definitely uses different kinds of vibrato, because you can have it naturally when you're holding a note, and when you feel like you're getting tired, your vocal cord can start shaking. So you can have it naturally like that. You can also make your vocal cords shake to get that vibrato. You can move your tongue to get that vibrato sound, and you can move your jaw. Very few people do actually move their jaw, because you have to be very you can't clench your jaw when you're singing, but you have to have it loose, but you have to have it set. I hope you understand what I mean by that. To carry a clear note, you can't, so the fact that she manages to keep a note straight and just as strong, just as strong, the sound coming out, or the air coming out, while moving her jaw to get vibrato, to get those vibrations through in certain notes. I like seeing that, because she genuinely uses all aspects to get the best sound she possibly can get, because at other times she doesn't wiggle her jaw to get vibratos, but there, at least on one take, you could see that it was the jaw that was causing the vibrato, and I really like it's just masterfully done, the way she uses her voice. It's let's see. Okay, so, and I did end up turning one side of the volume to 100, and the other one is at, where is it? At 90. So I turned it down to not blow my eardrums, and now I ended up turning it up during the song, because that was gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna play it again.
The deepest solace lies in understanding. This ancient unseen stream, a shudder before the beautiful.
Side note, I really like everyone having long hair. Just personal preference, I just like seeing it. Especially in the beginning of a concert when no one is sweaty, it just flows really nicely.
star. Deep silence between the notes deafens me with endless love. In this vagrant island earth, a pilgrim shining bright, we are shuddering before the beautiful, before the plentiful. We the voyagers, the music of this song, deep silence between the notes deafens me with endless love. This vagrant island earth, a pilgrim shining bright, we are shuddering before the beautiful, before the plentiful. We the voyagers, the music of this song, deep silence between the notes deafens me with endless love. This vagrant island earth, a pilgrim shining bright, we are shuddering before the beautiful, before the plentiful. We the
Yeah, listening to that, I had a thought that I didn't have first time when I was pausing. Now that I heard the entirety, how did they manage to create? Oh, right, there was a reason why I pinned that. How did they manage to create a song that I needed in my life that I didn't know that I needed in my life? Like that was, yeah. I know what I'm going to do at least for the rest of my evening. That's. It sounds so weird because you can't have. Well, I've never been good at having just one favorite thing, and I think even though I don't wish to say it, I do know that Nemo is one of my favorites. I'm not entirely sure if it's the, but it's definitely one of. This one was amazing. Just, yeah. Okay, this has been a very long reaction. The song wasn't that. 6 minutes, I suppose it's a long song compared to others that are 3. I really do need to cut my fringe, or maybe just grow it out. Yeah, I'll figure that one out. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there now. I'm probably going to have a lot more to say going on through the concert. So yeah, and let me know again if you would like me to have analysis. I have been thinking about the Patreon thing. Should I have one or not have one? If I start it, I'm not gonna to sort of promote it. I'm just gonna put the link so you know that I've started my Patreon if that's something you're interested in, and there will be benefits to that. But right now there's just a lot of work with adding more in. So maybe if I do analysis, that's something I will add on Patreon and or not. But I don't know. Let me know if you think that. And analysing the lyrics of the songs is something you would like me to do anyway, because if no one's interested in that, then why waste my time doing it? Yeah, other than that, I think we're done for today. Oh, that was a wonderful song, and I managed to forget that we've had a really boring grey and snowy day. It's April, and it's what we in Sweden call aprilväder, which is April weather, where it started with sunshine, then it began to rain, and then the sun came back, and then it started to snow, and in the evening, before recording this, in the evening, it's not that late, it's just that the days are longer, so, what is it, it's 4 o'clock, so, I know, an hour ago, I talked to my mom, and she said that yesterday, they had snow, rain, and hailstorm. So, April is definitely delivering here in Sweden. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, take care of one another, be kind to one another. If you leave any comments, remember not to be rude to anyone. I will delete you and most likely block you if you are rude. Like, you can say something is effing amazing. Like, I'm not saying like you can't use swear words, but don't use swear words towards anyone, basically, or just phrase anything in a rude way. That's not what this what my comment section is about. So I will see you when I see you, and I hope everyone is fine. Bye.